And I've got my South Indian thali here. And the North Indian meal is here as well. North Indian looks more richer than the South Indian. It's a tasty preparation. You got a starchy Swarna Katti, the yam. You got some Bengal gram there. South or North? South. South. Okay, so thankfully even in the South we get some papadam. But then I have my paisam. Sabbaki kheer. Very nice and thankfully not too sweet. There's also some draksha, there's some raisins. It's quite nice. Well folks, we stopped for lunch. We're on our way back from Chikmagaluru. If you haven't got the vlog yet, I'm going to place a link somewhere here. So we've stopped for lunch at Hotel Mayura, Belur Cross. So we've stopped here for breakfast earlier. I think this was a while ago, over a year and a half ago. When I went to Mangalore, I stopped here for breakfast. If you haven't got that video yet, I'm going to place a link here. So we just stopped here impromptu for lunch. So she's getting a North Indian thali. So she just finished her tomato soup. How was it? Yeah. And I've got my South Indian thali here. So the South Indian thali has the puris. Then there is a vegetable here, which is the yam, the Swarna Katti. There's some Bengal gram. I got a tomato kutu. This is the rasam. And then there's a sambar and some sweet, I suppose. So that's my lunch here at Hotel Mayura. And the North Indian meal is here as well. Isn't there North Indian meal here?
Dal fry.
Dal fry.
Paneer butter masala ಇದೆ.
Paneer butter masala.
Veg biryani ಇದೆ.
Veg biryani.
Curd rice ಇದೆ.
Curd rice.
Salads ಇದೆ.
Salad.
Raita. Sweet.
Plain sweet ado. Sabbaki. North Indian looks more richer than the South Indian. So I was just telling them that the North Indian meal looks a lot more elaborate. The South Indian meal looks a little Spartan, but I guess we in the South are more understated. So let's tuck into our South Indian meal. The puri is tiny, not so hot anymore. I'm going to go for that puri and the Swarna Katti, which is the yam and the Bengal gram palya. Nice, you want to try it? It's a tasty preparation. You got a starchy Swarna Katti, the yam. You got some Bengal gram there. South or North? South. South. Okay, so thankfully even in the South we get some papadam. Got some papadam. I was feeling a little left out. Shree's got all that. I think North Indian meals tend to give more stuff, no? South Indian meals are typically lighter. This is a nice rice papadam with some chili flakes there. In Chikmagaluru, we were tasting a lot of Malnad food, the Mangalorean food, etc. So someone was craving a good South Indian thali, and that's what I've got my hands on. This palya is very nice. You want to taste some? She says she's happy with the North Indian thali. Let's taste some of that kutu now. So that's a tomato kutu. Plenty of tomatoes. Totally coconut atta. It's a tasty kutu, but Shriya makes the best kutu.
I make mixed vegetables.
Mixed vegetables. And she also puts peanuts in that kutu.
Yeah.
So this is fine. It's tomato, so it's got a bit of the tang. Some carrots, some beans as well in that kutu. I can also taste that chili spice, that chili heat. But that's a spicy kutu. I think I prefer the Swarna Katti and the Bengal gram, the kadle kind. We're getting into summer, so the buttermilk comes in handy. How are you doing? What did you like so far?
I'm eating my curd rice and a bit of pulao.
How's the pulao? How much would you rate it on 10? The overall meal? 7. Shri is very strict when it comes to ratings. I wish the puri was piping hot. But anyways, that's the way it is. What I'm really enjoying is the Swarna Katti palya. So you've got the yams and you've got the Bengal gram. I haven't tasted yam in a long time. Shri's already gone for the dessert. You're done with your meal?
Yeah.
So Shri is always partial to a good paisa. This is a good paisa. Yeah. Some tuppa. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಕಿ ತುಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ಯಾರು ನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ He said, do you want some more tuppa? I said, does anybody ever say no to tuppa, no to ghee? I think I'm going to go for that sambar first. I think there's some mulangi here. There's some radish in there. If you want somebody to eat their vegetables without complaining, put all those vegetables in the sambar. So of course now I relish my vegetables, but there was a time when I wasn't too fond of vegetables. So what would Shri do?
I also like to dice this, cut it into small pieces. Kind of, will get disintegrate with the...
So that's what she would do. Basically, all the vegetables in the house and all the vegetables that I wouldn't like would go into the sambar. So now I've become quite a vegetable champ. I must tell you, you see me eating a lot of non-vegetarian fare. Actually, 50% of our shows are non-vegetarian, 50% are vegetarian. But at home, most of the times, I think 70% of my meals,
70 to 80% is vegetable.
70 to 80% of my meals are vegetarian. Let's go for that Anna Sambar. Who has some more paisa? That radish is almost like a pulp. It's a tasty home style kind of a sambar. So I can barely taste the lentils, the togri bell or the tuvar dal in this sambar. What I'm tasting more is the vegetables. Of course, the vegetables have also almost dissolved into the sambar. I was a manna with some rasam. That rasam almost looks like a dal, no? I was confused. I thought it was a dal first. But he said, no, this is a rasam. So I guess this is how they make the rasam here. Of course, it's as watery as runny as a rasam. But the color is a bit too yellow. The color. Typically, a rasam is either pepper brown or it's like a tomato red. I can definitely taste loads of garlic in that rasam. So this is a tomato rasam. I think they've put a lot of haldi, turmeric in that. Yeah. Some rice, appada. I'm tasting more of the punch of garlic in this rasam. A bit of the tomato. There's no open kind of. And of course, when you're in the south and you're having a South Indian meal, some mushroom. I think I've had too much rice already and I've got to drive still another 120 kilometers before I get to Bengaluru. The rice is unlimited, I'm told, when it comes to the South Indian thali.
North music, ice cream.
North means the ice cream. North is a partiality.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So Shri's tucking into some ice cream there. Delhi guy, amla. Some uppinakai with my mosaranna. And of course, once you add the curd, it gets further tame. But that amla pickle and that lime pickle is certainly perking things up. Shri's made quick work with the ice cream. How's it? Butterscotch. One of our favorite flavors. No wonder she didn't offer me a spoon even. But then, I have my paisam. Sabbaki kheer. So there's some godambi in there, some cashew. Very nice and thankfully not too sweet. There's also some drakshe, there's some raisins. It's quite nice. Thank you. Real good. So if you're looking for a really sweet sort of an ending to your meal, this is not it. This is halfway to being a dessert. And I think they add a bit of color into it, no? To give it that bright yellow. There you go. South Indian Thali at Hotel Mayura, Belur Cross. South Indian meals is 140 rupees and the North Indian meals 190 rupees. Of course, they get an extra ice cream, that's why. Thank you. So well, that was a quick lunch at Hotel Mayura, Belur Cross. You know, usually we come here for breakfast when I'm on my motorcycle, so that's typically where we hang out, but they've got some construction happening there. I'm told they have a new facility happening. So typically we're here for breakfast. I'm rarely here for lunch. So breakfast, that idli, vade, etc. is excellent. It's a sort of breakfast that you don't mind riding 130 kilometers for. Well, as for lunch, the lunch that we tasted was quite alright. You know, the South Indian thali, the North Indian thali. So I guess on the highway, if you want to savor a bit of South Indian food, I think this makes for a good pit stop because it's somewhere halfway between Chikmagaluru and Bengaluru. So just about that time when you're feeling hungry, when you're craving some uta, well, you come across Hotel Mayura. And so for that purpose, the food does its job. So yeah, so that's it. My very quick lunch here at Hotel Mayura. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.